Hi, NBC Chicago. This is Thunder Rosa, and I'm here to talk about Collision. Well, Collision is a brand new show that is going to be every Saturday on TNT at 8 Eastern Time. I always forget to say Eastern Time, so it's Eastern Time. And TNT, we haven't had wrestling on TNT for over 20 years. I know everybody's very excited about this one because it's going to be different. And as you guys saw, there's a lot of the people that are on this show have not been seen for a while. And I know that everybody's very interesting to see what kind of action it's going to be. But I think everybody's going to be very happy to see new faces, old faces, new characters, new storylines, and most of all, like, you guys get to see more wrestling on your TV. Well, I'm pretty sure it was because of CM Punk, which I'm really happy to see him back. Oh, I love Chicago. I love Chicago. I started wrestling in Chicago in 2015. I used to stay there for weeks at a time at my friend's house. I used to check the trains. To go to bookings, and I met a lot of my really hardcore fans in Chicago. I was a champion of a couple places over there, and the people in Chicago were so nice. They treated me as like one of their own, and with AEW, like, there has been some of the most craziest pops when we go into United Center, and I have had some of like very memorable matches there too. They're very passionate. They're definitely very. It's a very sports-driven city. I mean, you have football, you have soccer, you have baseball, you have hockey, and everybody's very, very passionate. If you're a Cubs fan, you're a Cubs fan. If you're a White Sox, you're a White Sox. If you're a Bears fan, you're a Bears fan. And it's just very intense, you know. And with wrestling, you can't be any different. I've seen it, how passionate, and either they hate you or they'll love you, and they let you know. It's going pretty well. Things are going as they're supposed to go. I am super happy that I've been pain free. That was the most important part. I think it took forever. I think everybody's expecting me to give them news. But I am, working out every day, trying to get back in the ring as soon as possible. And if it's possible, that's what I'm trying to do. Well, I feel like everybody has been working collaboratively in a way where anybody can pretty much step up to the plate and be a great competitor. I am really happy for Sky Blue. I remember when she first started working as an extra, and then when she got signed in Chicago, that was a very special moment for her. And I know that this Dynamite, this Wednesday, in Washington, D.C., she's going to have a great match with Toni Storm. It's just like everywhere else. Like, as time passes and then you're not there, things are gonna keep happening. So I'm really happy that Taya is there too. I've worked with Taya in other companies, and she's definitely one of those competitors that will bring the best out of you. And I know she did that for Jade. And I think a lot of people were expecting Chris Statlander to like come in and take over. It was her time. It's a great question. I'm just open for anything that can happen in my career. I always said it after the injury that I suffered and reflecting on everything that has happened in the last 9, almost 10 months. I'm really open for anything. I've discovered many facets of my career, such as being a commentator, such as being a radio host, a singer, a continuous vlogger, always creating something new. And for professional wrestling, I don't think will be any different. I will be happy no matter what happens for my career. I think it is important to live in the moment. And like now with Collision and with this opportunity that AEW has given to many people, like I mentioned, that will be there, Miro, FTR, MJF, and all others. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be different, and we're all excited to see new beginnings and new starts on a new show. Listen, I was there when they scanned me, so I know how it looks. It looks really awesome. It's the same gear that I have for the new Chase that you can get in ringsidecollective.com. I'm excited. I mean, being in a video game. Like, I'm pretty blessed. Like, sometimes I can't believe it. I have 5 figures now. 5 or 6? No, it's gonna be 6 figures. 2 little mini figures, and now I'm I was a former champion, and now on a video game. So, I mean, there's a lot more that I want, of course, but being in the video game is really cool. I am super blessed to have them in my life, that I want to thank them for all the good times and all the support that I received from them for the last 10 months, that they're like one of my biggest motivations, and to return into the ring, that I owe it a lot to them. And no matter what happens, they have to support the product. They have to watch it, tune in, record it, whatever. It's we want them to enjoy it just as much as we do. There are tickets available at AEWTix.com. You can also watch it on TNT at 8 Eastern Time, 7 Central, every Saturday on TNT.